It is a trade and tradition that carved a living and a lifestyle out of the great American grasslands. Took a lot to be a rancher back when the country was young. It took barbed wire and cattle, a few good horses, a lot of grit, and a little bit of luck. Learning to do things right and make a dollar came from lifetimes of saddle sense passed down through the generations. But as the end of the 20th century neared, technology and education started to change the way folks ranched. Hand-me-down knowledge just wasn't enough anymore. Today, ranching is a business, big business for some, and careers are made or lost by the knowledge and know-how of the ranch manager. For those who want to learn, there's a school unlike any other, a school where students can receive university-level training in agricultural resource management, marketing, and technology.
I decided to come to TCU because I looked into various schools that deal with ranching industry, and it was the only one that was 100% producer-oriented and real-world oriented.
I really wanted a business-oriented background, and as I looked at some of the other great universities, theirs was more of a vocational or a science-based emphasis, more so I think than a business emphasis. I decided that the ranch management program would give me a good background in ranching, but also with a really good business emphasis.
After going to college and graduating, I decided I needed to set myself apart from everybody else in the business, and decided this program would be the best way to do it, and I was correct.
I think the overall principle that brought me here was bifold: the quality of education and the integrity and stature of the people involved with the program.
The TCU Ranch Management Program was founded in 1956 to prepare young ranchers for the opportunities and challenges ahead. There's a fine history of ranching in America, and Texas Christian University invites you to become part of the tradition of learning that has reached out to ranchers around the globe.
The Ranch Management School at TCU, in my opinion, is far and above any other one because, A, you have a wonderful classroom that you're being taught in. It's a great learning environment, and you're being taught by the best there is in the industry.
It's very interesting when you go out there and meet people and they don't expect you. Oh, you graduated from the ranch management program, and all of a sudden you're on a new level with them.
The TCU Ranch Management Program was established in 1956 in cooperation with ranchers who were quick to see that things were changing in the cattle industry. New words like agribusiness and commodity investing meant things would never be the same. So TCU, with input from these ranchers, designed an intensive course to teach innovative strategies to manage agricultural resources.
I think there's very few other schools that can teach a person the organization and the time management and the decision-making skills that TCU teaches.
One of the things that I really like the most about TCU is the student to teacher ratio. I mean, when you come into this school and there's 5 to 7 students for every teacher, you really get a lot of one-on-one with the teachers, and they can really cater to each student and their learning process.
They don't get up there and talk to you in front of you and tell you the way it is. They tell you how it is for them too.
My goal for students here at Ranch Management when they leave is to be able to land anywhere in the world and be able to evaluate the soils and the climate and the grasses. From that, what we try to do is teach students how to put a dollar figure on everything that they do. That's what this program is about, is how are we going to either make money or limit our losses.
From then until now, it's a program that has changed with the times and stayed on the cutting edge of an ever-changing industry.
You keep up with the change by not fighting it and adjusting to what is necessary. TCU helps you to keep up with the changing ranching industry because of the size of the class, because of the depth of the program and the knowledge of the teachers.
TCU gives you the tools to go back and say, okay, I understand that this is the way we've done it for a long time. Let me show you what I've experienced and have learned that may be able to help us do this better or do this more financially advantageous.
Today,
with the information age, you can look on a computer and know exactly what the market has done for the day. You can sell cattle on video, you can buy cattle on the internet. And so TCU teaches you how to take all of these tools and combine them in making a solid marketing plan in order to be able to market what you are producing.
Located on the beautiful campus of Texas Christian University in Fort Worth, Texas, the Ranch Management Program is a 9-month, 5-day-a-week course of study that earns each student a certification of ranch management. For those who desire a Bachelor of Science degree in ranch management, they may do so by fulfilling the Ranch Management Program requirements as well as the university's core requirements. More than 2/3 of each student's time is spent in the classroom, where concepts of grass, livestock, marketing, finance, and human relations are focused on the common goal: successful ranching. Instructors are ranchers themselves, allowing first-hand insight on real-life problems and solutions. There are no formal course textbooks, as they become outdated as soon as they're published. Instead, the course relies on practical experience and timely publications.
The program is so structured that it's hard for students not to be successful if they're dedicated. The main thing is, if the student has the dedication to the industry to learn about production agriculture, this is the place to be.
I did not think of it as difficult because of my interest level in what we're doing. Not only my interest level, but everyone in the class. It's a very focused class. We're all working toward the same goal.
You get thrown in the mix pretty fast once you first start, and you've got to learn to manage your time, because there is a lot of stuff, a lot of information, and a lot of work that you have to accomplish in a limited number of hours.
The TCU Ranch Management Program is designed to balance classroom instruction and hands-on experience. Field trips to working ranches allow students to meet and visit with ranchers in several geographic regions. In all, students take 5 week-long trips and travel 10,000 miles, seeing for themselves how ranchers keep their cattle healthy and their business moving. It's a chance to ask questions. It's an opportunity to learn and understand how ranching must conform to the climate, the environment, and the economics of the region.
You can meet with the producers and see how they operate in their environment, learn more about their programs. And these are oftentimes producers or operators that have been in business 30, 40, 50 years. Oftentimes ranches that have been in families over 100 years. So it's invaluable information that you gain there from the people that have been in that business and made it work successfully for many years.
Coming from the banking side of the industry, I've learned to know that on these field trips, these producers tell these kids in this class more than they do their bankers. I mean, that's how much they care about this program, and that's what sets it apart from a lot of the other things out there, is that these people will tell you everything, and they want to do the best thing for these kids because they know they're the future for this industry.
When you're in college, I think it's really easy to think, well, I'll never use this, or why are they teaching me that? And when you go on a field trip, you see people spouting it back to you saying, this is what we do, this is how we make it work, and you realize that, hey, this is real life 101 right here.
It's practical knowledge that students can apply on their own ranch, regardless of where their operation might be located.
We visit these ranches in East Texas, and they have the same problems I do: flooding, different diseases, and I can really take their solutions home with me.
The thing is that we're not learning to ranch in just one particular region. We're learning to be able to take the techniques that they're teaching us and the principles and be able to apply them anywhere around the world.
It's the blend of field trips, bookwork, lectures, and technology that has made the TCU Ranch Management Program a course known and respected throughout the world. Hundreds of students have graduated. They've come from 44 states and 20 nations. Most are successful ranchers today, and many attribute their success to the concepts learned during the 9-month class at TCU.
Without the Ranch Management Program, I would not probably even be working in this industry right now. It gave me the tools I needed to persevere in this industry.
There won't be another time in your life when you learn as much as you do in 9 months here.
I think the single most valuable thing that I've taken away from the TCU Ranch Management Program is the confidence in myself to take the assets of other people that could be upwards of millions of dollars and make decisions on managing them, and feel comfortable that I'm not putting in jeopardy myself or my family or the owners of the ranch that entrusted me with those resources.
The TCU Ranch Management Program is designed for the serious, mature student. Ages range from 18 to over 50. Only 34 applicants are chosen each year, and a thorough interview is conducted before students are accepted. The course is an investment of both time and money. For students needing assistance, financial aid and scholarships are available both through TCU and from the ranching program itself. Endowments and annual gifts to the Ranch Management Program allow for individually designed financial aid packages based on each student's need.
I was really tense about the interview, and actually I found it to be more of a conversation to figure out what you know, to find out how much you really are interested in this and what your commitment is to it.
The interview was real, kind of casual. You know, it wasn't an interview where they drill you on questions to find out what you know. It's more of a time you get to spend with a professor to fully understand the program before you make a commitment to come here for 9 months. They explain every bit of what you're going to be doing, what's going to be expected of you, and what the demands are, as well as answer any questions that you may have about the program.
We as a faculty operate under the principle, and it's a very simple one. If someone comes to us and has the desire to do this program, and in our professional opinions is qualified to do so, we will find a way for them to come through this program with a minimum amount of debt.
Our goal is to provide as much as we possibly can each year to the students that need it the most. So we look at need first, and then we also look at academic performance.
The program is worth every penny of it, and it is very expensive, and we talk about that some and we worry about it, but for the quality of education that we receive, I'll firmly tell you that the TCU Ranch Management Program probably is one of the best values out there in education today.
If I wouldn't have come to TCU, that the money that I would have lost from not coming would have far surpassed the amount of money that I'm going to be able to tap into from the knowledge that I got from TCU.
The TCU Ranch Management Program was developed to help ranchers be better ranchers and to help them realize the changes happening in the world around them, to utilize new technology and research, and to identify and understand how to best run their business. Success requires dedication, hard work, and pride in the profession. These characteristics taken together allow the TCU Ranch Management Program to produce results. Graduates are prepared to face the challenges of the future. They are tomorrow's ranchers and business professionals. Whether working on a ranch or in a corporate office, they accept the awesome responsibility of managing the resources in their charge.
The Ranch Management Program gives you the building blocks to go forward from. You get a good background, you have a good understanding, but you have to build on it. You have to take the responsibility to build on it.
I can say that without question the TCU Ranch Management Program was the best 9 months of my life to date. And for a very simple reason. I was here doing what I love to do. And very few people in this world get to do what they love to do for very long periods of time. Hopefully with TCU's help, it'll be for me a lifelong pursuit.